What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing. Just living the dream, man. You know how it goes.
How's that going?
It's going well. I was on NHL Tonight yesterday. I'm on NHL Tonight tomorrow.
I'm sure you told them that, I'm sure they know. I mean, obviously Appel knows you know hockey.
I was saying, because I did not say a word to anyone.
I'm sure Appel just knows. Because they like to people that they know or slash like hockey.
It was weird yesterday. I guess they taped NHL Tonight, so at 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
6 o'clock, my high soup came up and goes, "All right, we're done. Good job." And I was like, "What?" And he just packed his things up and left. And I was like, "Okay, I'm stuck here for another hour." So that was fun. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Whenever.
Do it.
Alright, I just clicked. Big conference game here.
I'm excited.
I'm
gonna wear all white, so if you want to wear black or green, that'd be sick. Even though I'm sure it'll just change automatically.
You're wearing all white, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll change automatically, but let's see what I got here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all black. Yeah, that works. Alright, perfect.
For the rules, I don't care if you want to go for it. Go for it. I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Sounds good. Colorado State. This is actually a team I was considering. It was my top three were Hawaii, UNLV, and Colorado State. Those were my top three that I was deciding between.
This was my number one the whole time, so I was just praying nobody took them.
I like Colorado State.
I think it's cool. I think they're
a fun team
nobody thinks about. So I was like,
even in real life, they're a fun team. The actual Colorado State is always frisky.
A couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University.
I was really leaning toward them, and if it wasn't them, I was kind of leaning toward Delaware and Missouri State, because I was like, you know what, let's do it.
I was thinking Delaware just for the fuck of it.
NFL legend Joe Flacco. He's the only player I know that went there.
Yep, same.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture in Colorado State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be 1-1.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Hunt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barfield. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With
there. Shit.
Him to start right
works.
away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Davis will throw. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Finds a little space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Direct snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
I know, I'm saying, like, I just want to take the points. I don't even know. I'm bitching out here.
Well, it's telling me to run a normal defense here, so I don't know what's going on.
I swear I'm not running a fake. Like,
I believe you.
That angle from this distance.
No. Oh my God, I suck. I suck. I deserve that. I'm not bad at kicking either. I'm not even bad. I just
field goal they got to make.
I nail most kicks. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I deserve it for not having the balls to go for it there. It's all good.
No, stop it. I would have probably kicked the field goal too.
Jeez, how do I miss that?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. Out to the
Actually, give me 2 seconds. I need to change my batteries.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm good. Whenever you want to hit resume, we're good. I appreciate that.
yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Handoff from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing straight.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 42 Spider. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
And they tried to run that sweep out right. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run.
Sneaks into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Looking for space to the left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field.
Right there.
It's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference.
The first time, but that's okay.
Relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a gap, it's Sims. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And some room to work. Nice move to keep running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Breaks the tackle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got a chance. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Love the work by the quarterback, selling pass. You saw the linebackers just back out of the box. As soon as he handed it off, there was nobody home, and that led to a big gain.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Finds the tight end. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the grab. It's Barfield.
What am I doing? Oh my God.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A run for the quarterback. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
The Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his feet. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Give to the fullback. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Hawaii 10, Colorado State 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. Just carving up this defense and getting it down.
Blocked to hell.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's about time my O-line did something.
I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage.
Nicolosi.
Soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming.
Oh, that's not good.
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Oh, beat that fat guy.
The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Colorado State, 7.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Some early movement along the offensive line.
Fucking hate when that happens.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, that was on you? Oh, shit. For some reason, I thought they were calling offsides.
It's one of those things where you go to hike the ball and like you can't, and like the O-line automatically jumps.
No, I know
Very
what you mean.
infuriating.
Yeah, it happens.
Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. They've got the screen set up.
Damn.
He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business.
A lot of big plays.
Yard line. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. The run from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
What the fuck am I doing?
The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He'll go out of bounds.
I just didn't.
Mark him down at the 31 of the big.
I thought you were eventually going to throw it.
Well, you just get the feeling too.
I thought about it, I ain't gonna lie.
In this game,
I just didn't think you were actually going to run all the way.
Great job
Damn.
scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up.
It looked out of bounds.
That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Working well.
The thing didn't change right away. I was like, I don't know about that one.
Looking to throw. It's Fowler.
A toe in.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Ah, shit.
He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit
Dropped it.
Forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
They got wide open.
Over the middle. It's Ross.
Jeez.
Touchdown Rams! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snap it to the back. Finding open areas. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Colorado State, 14.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it.
Fucking hell.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it.
Wide open. Oh, no.
Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Direct snap.
Come on. Fuck.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this
rest of the season. What?
Oh,
come on, man.
Really
that's fucked up.
Right guard? Jeez. Whatever. Worry about that later.
He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things
That's for
work
that guy.
out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely
confused the fuck out of me. He was like, they could tie the game here. They're going for it. I was like, wait.
To just play it safe, play it conservative,
what do you mean?
punt the ball away and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
They'll run the screen.
Oh my God, that guy's so slow.
Space.
No.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up.
I had another shot at him.
It's frustrating as a
To be honest with you.
give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires down.
Fucking shit.
Didn't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He might want another play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Strong, firm tackle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Looking to throw again. Slings it downfield.
Fucking hell.
Fouled up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough.
Get it.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out.
2-minute warning, too.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got enough for the
Fucking kidding.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
For the offense.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch.
Fair catch it. What? Okay.
Just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down.
What the fuck? Why are you not running?
Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
My God, I'm fucking brutal.
Play by the defense, and they're expecting this.
I'm just gonna kneel it. I'm not.
They've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field.
I'm not rubbing it in or anything. Just taking a knee.
I don't mind.
Seeing it thrown, and
No, I'm just saying.
on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
No, I was saying I'm not going for any sort of points there or anything. I was just saying I was just taking the knee.
They could have done.
Good game.
Good work.
And that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden.
No, it was a good game.
Lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but when
Unfortunately, one of our undefeated seasons was coming to an end.
Tremendous
Oh, you know what? That's fine.
Matter of who.
I love competitive.
Now I gotta win.
Competitive teams that
Moving forward.
they know
That's all I gotta do.
to go out and get a W.
Hey, we still, still. How many games are left in the regular season? Still
being ready.
maybe 3 or 4.
something like that.
Conference championship's still not set.
I'm 6-1, so I have 5 games left. You have 4.
Oh yeah. You had one less game. Yeah, I saw you were 6-0. I mean, no, now. Yeah, you're 1. I already did my recruiting, so. I have one more user game this year, Doino.
Good luck to you.
UNLV. Dude, good game.
Coach Belk, as always, pleasure.
Pleasure. I'll see you later. Have a good one.
Later. You too, man.
Thank you.